This is for all the scooter lovers. Can you give me a ride like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Can you feel alive like this? Will you ever love like this? I want you to give me a ride like this. Can you give me a love like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Ever feel alive like this? Have you ever arrived like this? Can you give me a ride 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 like this? This is for all the scooter lovers. Can you give me a ride like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Can you feel alive like this? Will you ever love like this? I want you to give me a ride like this. Can you give me a love like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Ever feel alive with this? Have you ever arrived like this? Can you give me a ride 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 like this? This is for all the scooter lovers. Can you give me a ride like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Can you feel alive like this? Will you ever love like this? I want you to give me a ride like this. Can you give me a love like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Ever feel alive with this? Have you ever arrived like this? Can you give me a ride 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 like this? This is for all the scooter lovers. Can you give me a ride like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Can you feel alive like this? Will you ever ever love like this? I want you to give me a ride like this. Can you give me a love like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Ever feel alive with this? Have you ever arrived like this? Can you give me a ride 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 like this? This is for all the scooter lovers. Can you give me a ride like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Can you feel alive like this? Will you ever love like this? I want you to give me a ride like this. Can you give me a love like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Ever feel alive with this? Have you ever arrived like this? Can you give me a ride 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 like this? This is for all the scooter lovers.
What's going on, Radioland? What's going on, Radioland? My glasses. The fuck are my glasses? I can't see. There they are. How's all 10,000 in the chat doing? Jesus, 10,000. Slow down, chat. Slow down, chat. Holy. How moldy is my coffee? Well, I got a fresh one from Muddy Paws. This, yeah, they pay me a lot of money to say this. A lot of money. There's like Gymshark, and then there's Muddy Paws Coffee. They have the last working Nitro machine in Los Angeles, other than Starbucks. Okay. We get it, Starbucks. We fucking get it. You have everything. We fucking get it. They're the only local coffee shop in Los Angeles that still has an occasionally functioning Nitro machine. It doesn't always work. It worked today. So, we're in the bargaining stages of my addiction. Hey, it's the last working Nitro machine in Los Angeles. I gotta use it. I gotta support my local Nitro machine. Because I don't get enough nitrogen from the atmosphere here. It's very... Also, this is part of the bargain. The atmosphere in Los Angeles is terrible. The air is terrible, so I gotta get more nitrogen where I can get it. And this is where I get more nitrogen. From a coffee. Yeah, shut up, chat. Just shut up. What's going on in chat? Chat needs to slow down for sure. Just slow down, chat. Holy. I have no idea what we're doing today. I was working on Dirty Girl last night because that one is never going to be finished. I don't think I'm ever going to like my mix, but I was working more on it. We can listen to it and see how not different it sounds. See how little progress I've made. Um, we can do that. Uh, yeah, we could do that. What else can we do? I don't know. I was thinking about this this trailer I made for a movie I'll never make. Um, and I made an audio trailer. I made like I was thinking about that. Maybe we'll play that. Um, you'd have to. It's one of these things. Is like, do I share it? Like, does it fucking matter if I share my movie ideas in stream? It's like, who's gonna fucking see them and take them? It like, I don't know. But it's well. First of all, let me find this trailer because I'm not gonna tease it if I can't play it. So that's stupid. If I can't find it, I won't talk about it. If I can find it, maybe I'll talk about it. But you'd have to know. Well, you don't have to, but it helps if you've seen the movie Dangerous Liaisons, which is a fucking awesome movie. It's with John Malkovich and Glenn Close, made in 1986, something around there. And have you ever seen the movie Ryan Phillippe and Sarah Michelle Gellar? Cruel Intentions is like well, it's now 30 years old, but Cruel Intentions was a remake of, was like an updated, it was Dangerous Liaison set in modern day and set in, tween world. But so Cruel Intentions is a reimagining of Dangerous Liaisons, but Dangerous Liaisons is in of itself a fucking awesome movie. Basically, it's in Victorian England, and duchesses and lords and that whole environ, and John Malkovich and Glenn Close are two just rapscallion. They like to one up each. They're like former lovers, and they're very promiscuous, and they like to play sex games, like who can seduce who, and so they make the rapscallions of the highest order, and so and it works in Victorian England where everyone's very uptight, especially about sexuality, but they are just absolute sex maniacs. But so they have these bets with each other, and in the movie, basically John Malkovich wants to rekindle his thing with Glenn Close. They used to be lovers, but she wants to test him. She's basically like, I'll sleep with you if you seduce the Duchess of York or whoever, and the Duchess of whatever is Michelle Pfeiffer, and she's the most um, uptight of them all. She's the most virginal of them all. And so his mission is to seduce Michelle Pfeiffer so he can win back Glenn Close's love. And the whole thing goes terribly wrong. And but it's so tawdry. Everything is so tawdry. And it's just a great fucking movie. Great performances. The dialogue's incredible. And they're all great. Anyway, I let me see if I can find this trailer. Now it's such an inside joke, but the point is, I mapped it onto Robinhood, and I mapped uh what do you call it, not Cruel Intentions. I was just talking about Dangerous Liaisons onto the world of Robinhood, where it's Robin Hood and Alan Adale. It basically, the premise is, Robin wants to be with Marion, but King John, I think King John obviously hates Robin Hood and would never let him, marry Maid Marian, who in this world, in my world, I think is King John's daughter or something. And then there's Alan Adale, who if you've seen the Disney Robin Hood, he's the rooster. But this is a real world. He's not an actual rooster in this world, though. That would be very funny if he was just a rooster. He's not a rooster. He's Alan Adale. But Alan Adale has his eyes set on. I made up like a Lady Catherine or something, but Lady Catherine has eyes for Robin. So basically, they make this sex bargain with each other. He goes, you should, like he says. Robin tells Alan Adale, you seduce Marion. So as to draw the ire of King John, so he won't hate me as much, and I'll seduce Lady Catherine, so that somehow it would work out for Alan Adale. I forget. Anyway, so they're going to seduce each other's target to help each other out. That's the idea. It's very dangerous liaisons, and of course it goes terribly wrong. Alan Adale's Lady Catherine falls madly in love with Robin, as of course, because Robin Hood is the charmer of charmers. And Alan Adale tries to seduce Marion, but fails. Because he's a rooster. Because he's a rooster. And basically, at the end, Alan Adale turns on Robin. And he assists in King John capturing Robin. And then there's a time... This is a sequel to a Robin Hood series that I'm not going to give away, because that one I actually sometime want to make if I ever come into generational wealth where I can fund movies. But this is the sequel. It's Dangerous Liaisons meets Robin Hood. And it's fucking funny. It's funnier now that Alan Adale's a rooster. so Robin Hood's actually just talking to a rooster the whole... And they're sword fighting. He's sword fighting with the... Because I imagine most of these conversations are over fencing. It's like, you seduce Marion, and I will seduce Lady Catherine. Huzzah! And so just, God, Dangerous Liaisons is such a fun movie. You should check it out. I believe it started as a play, but it's just so fun. Sex games in the Victoria era are very fun. And Glenn the performances are outrageous. Glenn Close probably won an Academy Award for that. Glenn Close Academy Award. Dangerous Liaisons. Is that right? Yes. Best Actress, Best Supporting Actress, Michelle Pfeiffer. Oh, poor Malkovich, though. He got screwed. He's great in that. It's his best role. They all should have got it. But that's a fun watch. Anyway, actually, I'll find this damn stupid trailer. But that's the setup for this joke. I was bored during the pandemic, so I made a trailer for this movie. That is a sequel in my reimagining of Robin Hood. Let's see, Robin Hood. Maybe I emailed it to myself. Oh, not the fucking investment app. Stupid. 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 Of course, it's all just spam for this fucking crypto app, Robinhood, or whatever it is. God damn it. Now I'll never be able to find this thing. Where else would I have saved it? Of course, searching on the Spotlight search on Mac no longer works, which is helpful. Thank you, Apple. Oh, yes. Here it is. Now I started to write the script and finish it. Isn't it my music? Come on, man. Old computer? Is it my old computer? Also, I think the movie's called Robin Hood Lineage. So stupid. Because I was like, during the pandemic, I was watching the awful Robin Hood remakes. In the past 20 years, I think they tried to reboot it 2 or 3 times, and they're all fucking terrible. It's like, yes, let's suck all the fun out of Robin Hood. Again, just like Joker. It's like, oh, you liked Robin Hood and he was fun? Well, let's fix that for you. I want to be able to relate to Robin Hood. Let's ground him. Well, I have that logic project. Where's the fucking actual? How did it? What? Sorry, what? Okay, here it is. Yeah, I found it. Here, I'm gonna airdrop this. Can I show me in Finder or some shit, please? Actually, I'm gonna throw it in the mastering program before we listen to it. Uh, yeah, this is it. You seduce Marion, I will seduce whatever. I forget what I named the character because it's a made-up character. It's not in the lore. Uh, but it's so much better if you imagine Alan Adale as an actual live rooster, not an animated one, not a CG rooster, just a fucking real rooster. Uh, because in this movie, here I'm gonna throw in the mastering program. He he's the court jester. So Alan Adale in this Robin Hood universe is the court jester. And but he's best friends with. Also, what's so nice that you don't see it in movies. That's also why Dangerous Liaisons is great. What you don't see in movies anymore is, believe it or not, characters who like each other, who are friends with each other, characters who work together. They're not immediate. They don't just from the bat hate each other or have some fucking problem with each other. Like characters who like each other is so refreshing to see on screen because it doesn't exist anymore. Oh, these two characters like each other and aren't constantly throwing sarcastic barbs at each other. That's why Dangerous Liaison's great. Is yes, like Glenn Close and John Malkovich are kind of competitors, but they love each other and they have so much fun together. What starts out as an innocent game. It's like God. I just want to watch the actual. Wait, can I? I can definitely react. We're gonna react to the original Dangerous Liaisons trailer first. So we're gonna do actual react thing here. I'm sure I've seen it before. Because I imagine it's something like what started out as an innocent game quickly turned tawdry. Quickly took a turn for the tawdry. For the lascivious. Am I using that correct? Lascivious? Word of the day, lascivious. I spelled it wrong? Yes. An overt sexual desire. Lascivious. Word of origin? Spell it. I definitely spelled it wrong. A lascivious. You seduce Marion, I'll seduce Christine. Huzzah! What started out as innocent sex games turned to a global catastrophe. That's basically the idea. Which one is this? Okay, that's not it. Alright, we're gonna find this trailer. Alan Adale as the rooster is the best thing. That might be Disney's finest moment. Alan Adale's if you oodalali oodalali. Anyway, all right. Dangerous Liaisons trailer. Okay. Official trailer. Perfect. All right, hold on. All right. Played through this ad. Got to set up my system settings to play sound. I think this works. Okay. I think this works. Okay. Let me see if we get audio here. No. No audio. Also, it's not even... Wait, what's our audio?
I've always known I was born to dominate your sex.
Yeah, but you can't see it, right? Wait, now you can. Wait, why is it... I was always... That's a great opening line. What do you say? I was always known to dominate your sex. You can hear it... Oh, you can hear it and see it? Because when I cut... Okay, I'm going to hit play.
I've always known I was born to dominate your sex and avenge my own.
Is there anything I could do to help?
So good.
Come back when you've succeeded with Madame de Tourvel,
Yes.
and I will offer you a reward.
My love. I have this appalling reputation.
Yes, I have been warned about you.
What is true of most men is doubly so of him.
I can't.
Love what you mean?
You promised not to speak of it.
I understand, but I must know.
I can't.
I want the excitement of watching her betray everything that's most important to her.
I love you so much.
You may genuinely be unaware of this, but I can see quite plainly that you're in love with this woman.
No. Not at all. Why do you suppose we only feel compelled to chase the ones who run away?
Immaturity.
Oh my god, it's so fucking good. Immaturity. I've always known I was born to dominate your sex. Is that so? What does he say? He says what? Yes, please. What does he say?
Dominate
Oh, can I help? Can I
your
help?
sex and avenge.
Hold on, I gotta
when
hear that
was
over the
born
line
to
again.
dominate your sex and avenge my own.
Is there anything I could do to help?
The dialogue is perfect. I've always known I was born to dominate your sex and avenge my own. Is there anything I can do to help? God damn it. It's fucking great. So I'd highly recommend a glass of wine in that movie. Fucking great. So goddamn good. And then there's my shitty trailer. Wait, my trailer needs more setup. Wait, how am I gonna play this? Guess I could do it in Logic. I'm gonna try. Wait, I mastered it. I need to download it. My trailer definitely needs a little more context because it is a sequel to a movie. It's an origin story for a reimagined Robin Hood. So the first movie in the series, which I won't reveal, is well, it's the reimagined Robin Hood, and this is two, and this is the second one, which is the origin story, because we always gotta. That's exactly what Hollywood would do. Is the second movie would be an origin story, but I go, it'd be fucking sick if the origin story was Dangerous Liaisons, was Robin Hood playing sex games with Alan a Dale and Maid Marian, and they just have this love triangle for the agents, and so that's the idea. But the point is, at the end, Robin Hood takes it. It's an origin story. So by the end of the trailer, he assumes the version you see in the first film, which kind of explains some of why it goes off the rails a bit. All right, download this. This trailer is not going to make any sense, but I got a kick out of it. Let's see if this plays or if it's just completely non-contextual nonsense. Also, I should note that I have written the script for the first movie in the series. I just made the trailer for the second one and started the script. But the first movie in the series is completely written. I've done a reading of it, and it's fucking awesome. And if I had a cool $5 million, it's the first thing I would do. I'd reimagine Robin Hood. And it's so fun. Anyway, I haven't heard this in, well, I guess like a year now at least. So here we go. This is, wait a minute, here, hold on, let me get the right window. Here we go.
Behind every legend are those who pass it down.
They will sing your name throughout their histories, Robin of Locksley. Only if you're there to sing it, Alan Adale.
Behind every legend is a war.
The Crusades were just the battle.
And what is the war?
The war for my heart.
You can have anything you want, my son, but you can't have her.
And behind every legend is a deceit.
The only person her father detests more than you is me. You seduce Marion, I will seduce Christine. What could possibly go wrong?
They took from the rich more than their money.
Robin of Locksley, you mistake me for Marion.
Or perhaps I was mistaking Marion for you. I heard you had trouble sleeping, milady.
Alan.
Perhaps a song.
And every legend comes at a price.
I saw you in the brush. You're getting too close, brother. Look, everyone. The jester has lost his sense of humor. Alan, what are you doing? I only serve to please you, milady. As a clown? As your lover.
The legend only remembers one.
You hand me Locksley. I will hand you my daughter.
You have my word, Sheriff.
Swear it, clown. I swear. I'm sorry, brother. Your legend ends here. Tell Marion. It was only ever her.
And even the greatest of legends are forged in the dark.
A vain spell requires a vain prize.
Is it so vain to want to be remembered?
Is there anything more?
Who are you?
Your kind will suffer the centuries.
My kind?
The rich, the beautiful. This May, the legend is reborn. I will come for you.
When?
When you are worthy.
Robin? Is that you?
That is not for me to decide.
Who decides it then?
Legend.
Fucking cool. That's fun. I want to see that movie. I want to fucking see it. God damn it. Why are movies so expensive? Ah! Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Fucking, that would be so cool. I need to be ahead of a studio so I can greenlight this project immediately. Yeah, so what happens at the end there, essentially is, so Alan, yeah, whatever, spoilers. Alan and Dale, he gets Robin killed, right? So he gets jealous that Robin's successfully seducing his girl, and he's failing to seduce Marion. And so he turns in Robin to the sheriff, to John or the sheriff. I get him confused in the story. He turns over Robin, and Robin gets killed. And then and he's Robin's Alan's best friend, and he can't believe what he's done. And he goes to a witch in the woods, and you know, probably with Robin's corpse, and he's like, "Please bring back my brother." And she's like, you know, he makes a deal with the devil, and since his job is to sing legend, right? That's his job. He's the court jester. So all he's doing throughout the whole thing is he's like the rooster. He's singing legends. And she's like, yes, you can bring back Robin, but you will never die, and you are forced to sing his song throughout the centuries. So really, the origin story of what my reimagined Robin Hood is, he's actually Alan Adale, and basically the spirit of Robin in an eternal, never dying Alan Adale body. He becomes like a Highlander that never dies throughout the centuries, killing the rich, doing what Robin Hood. He's like a demented, demonic Robin Hood. And so So the crazy demon voice you hear at the end is this reimagined Robin Hood. He comes to Marion, and because now he's something else. He's something else, and he's on a mission to kill the rich and the beautiful. And for some, I don't know why he doesn't kill Marion here. There's something I had conceived, because she's of the class of people that he's now. Like the spell goes a little bit wrong, right? He goes to the witch and he comes out of the oven a little wrong. And he's more of a demon than he was intended to be. And he's this eternal demon that's hunting down the rich throughout the centuries. And so he eventually, he's probably, at the end of the movie, he goes and he kills King John in the castle, and then he finds Marion there. And she's like, is that you, Robin? And he's like, no, there is no Robin. There is only legend. And he spares her because he's a nice guy. I don't know. He spares her at the end. But it's so fucking cool. Also, what is so inspiring, this is the soundtrack to Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner. It's a great soundtrack. The movie's okay. But the soundtrack is fucking awesome. It's like the greatest, one of the great movie themes. It gets you so hyped for Robin Hood. Meanwhile, the past 3 Robin Hoods get you hyped for nothing. But goddamn, the early 90s knew how to get you fucking hyped. Holy shit. Even for like a mediocre movie, you go, fuck yeah, Robin Hood. And it's Kevin Costner, and he's kind of drab. It's Kevin Costner giving the least inspired performance you've ever seen. But the music is so cool. And arrows are flying and shit. You go, yeah, Robin Hood's fucking sick. Yeah. So if I had a cool $5 million, I got like I said, I've said before, I have 3 movie ideas ready to go. This is the one I'm most excited about. I wouldn't be this movie though. This is the number 2. The number 1 is the one I'd greenlight. But this Dangerous Liaisons as his origin story is fucking fun. The War for My Heart. Damn it. God damn, why are movies so expensive? It's like, and this, I mean, like, it's a period piece. This is a legit, it's got to look legit. I mean, this is probably a $100 million movie. Because you got to set it in whenever Robin Hood was set. 1700s? Is that right? 1700 England? Jesus Christ. And while Dangerous Liaisons is a cheap movie on surface because it's all just kind of a play, you got to do all the period work, costumes, but then also this version is Dangerous Liaisons and it ends in a Robin Hood battle. With like there's a full-on war at the end of this one. So that's why it has to be number 2, because number 1 needs to be a hit, so then the second one has a bigger budget. And it's fun to, oh god, the garbage man's here. Oh god, no! 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 Not my garbage! No, spare my garbage! Oh god! Oh! Oh! Thank you. Thank you. Oh, they're hiring. Point is always you're expensive. And that sucks. And that sucks so hard. That's the point. Yeah, I do have very thin walls. I don't know why. Well, it's basically, these aren't really a wall. I got a big window in front of me, so it's really a thin window, and it's kind of open. So I have thin windows, for sure. Also, my house is legitimately falling over. Each year, like, it's like sliding, you know, I'm on a hillside, sliding down the hill. There's like cracks that are every few months, there's a new crack in the walls, and you can see it in the foundation. So I'm slowly sliding down a hill. Fuck. All right. Okay. Does this? Because we're gonna listen to this trailer again because I fucking love it. Is there anything that needs more clarity? Is there anything that needs more clarity? Anything I need to clear up? Is any questions about this trailer? All right. If you just got here, the setup is I'm reimagining Robin Hood. This is the the trailer for the origin story of a reimagined Robin Hood, and it's based on the 1986 movie Dangerous Liaisons, starring John Malkovich and Glenn Close, which is a drama about Victorian sex games. A very tawdry film. So that didn't clear anything up. There's no way to make this clear. It's an origin story for a reimagined Robin Hood, in which Robin Hood's best friends with Alan a Dale, the court jester. And they're each in love with a woman, but they can't be with them basically because of politics. Because Maid Marian is either the sheriff or King John's daughter. I forget which one. And so he can't be with her. So their brilliant idea is to seduce each other's lovers to draw the ire of King John and the sheriff, so that they'll warm up, so the sheriff won't be so mad at Robin anymore. It's a stupid idea, but it's because they're rapscallions that they do this. And rapscallions of the highest order, and it all goes terribly wrong, as most sex games do. It's called Robin Hood Lineage. Working title. I think I had one called Robin Hood Bloodline. That was also, that's actually probably a better title. Robin Hood Bloodline. Anyway, here it is.
Behind every legend are those who pass it down.
They will sing your name throughout their histories, Robin of Locksley. Only if you're there to sing it, Alan a Dale.
Behind every legend is a war.
The Crusades were just the battle.
Then what is the war?
The war for my heart.
You can have anything you want, my son, but you can't have her.
And behind every legend is a deceit.
The only person her father detests more than you is me. You seduce Marion, I will seduce Christine. What could possibly go wrong? What's up?
They took from the rich more than their money.
Robin of Locksley, you mistake me for Marion.
Or perhaps I was mistaking Marion for you. I heard you had trouble sleeping, milady.
Alan.
Perhaps a song.
And every legend comes at a price.
I saw you in the brush. You're getting too close, brother. Look, everyone. The jester has lost his sense of humor. Alan, what are you doing? I only serve to please you, milady. As a clown? As your lover.
Legend only remembers one.
You hand me Locksley, I will hand you my daughter.
You have my word, Sheriff.
Swear it, clown.
I swear.
Swear it, clown.
I'm sorry, brother. Your legend ends here. Tell Marion. It was only ever her.
The greatest of legends are forged in the dark.
A vain spell requires a vain price.
Is it so vain to want to be remembered?
Is there anything more?
Who are you?
Your kind will suffer the centuries.
My kind?
The rich, the beautiful. This May, the legend is reborn. I will come for you.
When?
When you are worthy.
Robin? Is that you?
That is not for me to decide.
Who decides it then?
Legend.
Actually, maybe it's called Robin Hood Legend, which is fucking cool. God damn it. Anyway, you just saw the movie. You get it. Trailers are always better than the movie anyway. Oh, it's a fucking sweet trailer. He barges in this demonic Robin Hood. And, also, it's funny that she even recognizes it. Goes, Robin, is that you? Because he's going to look crazy. Really, the only thing he'll have, I guess he'll have the hat with the arrow in it. And a bow and arrow. That is not for me to decide. Yeah, the witch screws up the spell a bit there. The spell was just kind of supposed to bring Robin back to life, and it did. but he's out for blood. Which is fucking fun. Yeah, he becomes kind of a Highlander at the end, which is cool. That is not for me to decide. Robin Hood a legend. It starts out as this stupid play about Victorian sex games. Or it'd be called Robin Hood, Victorian Sex Games. And I go, what? What is this? Also, Robin Hood Alan O'Dale in this movie is played by an actual rooster. And it's not even his mouth won't be animated like no, like a classic animal movie where he's just voiced over. They just cut to a shot of a rooster, and then there's the voice actor. The rooster's just going around like this. But it's voiced over as if it's talking. It's so the scenes where the rooster, Alan O'Dale's trying to seduce Marion, it's just a rooster on her bed. She's going, oh, she's going, Alan. And it's just like shitting on the bed and eating feed out of her hand. And no, you go. And the rooster gets super frustrated that it can't seduce Marion. And gets very jealous because Robin Hood is successfully seducing, who do I call her? Catherine? I even said it in the trailer. Christine. And you seduce Christine, a made-up character. Anyway, it's a perfect movie. Too bad. We're in this reality where movies cost $200 million. Unfortunately. Yeah, God, just because I imagine these two guys, they're best friends and they hang out by sword fighting all the time, and so it would just be a sword next to or you like you make a little harness so that Rooster has this tiny wooden sword and it's just it's just moving around. And I also like the line. What does he say? Sweat, clown. They call Alan O'Dale clown all the time. And the dialogue where Alan O'Dale first knocks on Marion's door, probably a little too late at night, and Marion opens the door and he goes, Alan, and he goes, I'm here to service you, my lady. She goes, what? There's a clown? He goes, no, as your lover. As a clown? God damn it. As a clown? But you're a clown. And I just like constantly telling him that he's a clown. And by the end of it, you get why Alan loses it. It kills Robin. Gets Robin killed. Because everyone's calling him clown all the time. Well, to be fair, he's actually, as a rooster. I'm here to service you, my lady. What? As a rooster? Yes. Yes. No, as your lover, my lady. No. As your lover. Oh. Alan. I'm here to service you, my lady. Wait, Alan. Wait. Oh, Alan. It's late. I'm here to service you, my lady. As a rooster? No. As your lover. Ah! Damn it. Huzzah! Clang! Huzzah! Sex games! Clang! Victorian sex games. Say, Alan, are you up for some Victorian sex games? Why, yes, brother. May the best man win. Clang! Huzzah! Nothing better than some Victorian sex games, I tell you. That's why, oh, Jesus. The author is escaping me. Come on, help me out. Pride and Prejudice. That's why, Jane Dickinson. Emily Dickinson. Shit. That's why those are so popular. Right? Am I getting that wrong? Who wrote Pride and Prejudice? Austen. Whoops. Oh, okay, Jane Austen. All right. Like I have it right. Jane Dickinson. Emily Austen. Yeah. Mr. Darcy. I know. Mr. Darcy and fucking... Oh, Jesus. Well, which is the Mr. Darcy? Well, it's not sex, but it's still courtship. It's sex games. It's all about courtship. Victorian courtship, I should say. Courtship. Mr. Darcy. Mr. Darcy, are you a rooster? Mr. Darcy, Mr. Darcy, you're looking more and more like a rooster each and every day. Is that a problem, my lady? Oh no, a link to a TikTok? I don't know. I don't know about this. Victorian Sex Games, the musical. Victorian Sex Games, the musical, please. So it's a guy who covered himself in hummus. You seen that video of the mud wizard? Reminds me of that. I don't know why it reminds me of that. It's a very bizarre video. It's a guy, I think it's in Europe somewhere. If you have no context for it, it's the most bizarre thing you've ever seen. It's like on a beach, a muddy, muddy beach, like almost like quicksand muddy. And it's this guy dressed up as a wizard running around, and there's a bunch of cops with like riot shields who can't catch him because they're falling down in the mud. And yet he's impervious to it. Like he has on like, you know, like snow boots or something. Or snowshoes, and he's gliding over the mud and like pretending to cast spells, and all these cops keep falling over and get stuck in the mud. And if you have no context, even with context, it's fucking bizarre. But you go, what the fuck is this? I think the context is, I don't know, I don't even remember what the context is, but it's a video of a guy who's trapping cops in mud, and he's dressed as a wizard. That's the best I can explain it. And it's like real. They're real cops. It's not like a bit. It's fucking weird. And there's like 50 cops and like one wizard. It's very, very strange. So, if you want your brain broken, there you go. That's one way to do it. Yada dee dun dun yada dee dun 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 bum Boom, 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 boom. They used to play that theme song all the time when I worked at Medieval Times. In high school, I worked at Medieval Times. Yeah, listen, no, it's the first time I made an audio trailer like that, but the reason that works is because it's the soundtrack to Rob, like, because it's the greatest soundtrack of all time. Like, it only works because it is Robin Hood is an Robin Hood Prince of Thieves is an incredible soundtrack that wants you to take on the world. If you listen to it, you go, I'm ready to take on the world. It gets you so hyped for a mediocre movie. You couldn't be any more hyped for a very mediocre movie. Huzzah! Clang! Yeah, that was back when, like, movie themes were more than just wah, wah, 808s and wah. You go, no, there was cool theme songs and shit. There were soaring epic themes. God, when's the last time you heard a soaring? It's like, it's amazing they've made how many decades of superhero movies now, and they haven't even stumbled upon one soaring epic theme. It's like the Avengers theme is like a quick hook. It's like, I can't even repeat it to you. I don't even really remember. But when you can hear, you go, oh yeah, that's the Avengers theme, and it's a quick hook. And you go, yeah, I guess. I guess. I go, I guess that's cool. And then you play a one-off Robin Hood movie. You go, holy shit. Wah, psh, wah. Yeah, less blah, more huzzah. I agree. Or everything, again, just proving we're in the worst timeline. It's either movie trailers now are no, it's a combo of both, actually. It's a combo of blah with a remixed classic song, with like an orchestral remix of a classic song. And you go, and also not even like the same four songs remixed. Not even one you go, oh, I haven't heard that song. Not even like an interesting choice for a remix song. It's like White Rabbit remixed 100 times or some shit. And you go, Jesus Christ, seriously? You go, yeah, but it's like remixed with like an orchestra. And you go, uh-huh. Cool. Oh, and you're going to show me the whole movie? Okay. Thanks. Thank you. Great. Yeah, but it's like, isn't it hip how we remixed that song from 30 years ago? I guess. Blah. 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 I mean, to be fair to trailers, most of them have always shown the ending. Like, even that Dangerous Liaison trailer basically... Well, I think it showed the ending. So that's not quite a new thing. What is a new thing is just the copy-paste soundtrack. Because movies used to have original fucking themes. Like, let me see. I'm pretty sure Dangerous Liaison showed the ending. No, I guess this one doesn't. No, it really doesn't. This one doesn't give away the ending. But maybe I'm wrong. Like, what's a movie with an incredible ending that would be spoiled today? I mean, it shows a lot of movie. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is a newer thing, just completely spoiling the ending. Because this one doesn't do it. All right, let's just watch some of my favorite all-time trailers. That's fucking sick. Like, when I saw the Tron Legacy trailer, I've probably never been more hyped for a movie and never more disappointed when I saw the actual movie. There's a couple of them here. I'm going to play it. It was so exciting. It looked so cool. Oh, the days when I used to be excited to go to the movie theaters. I used to look forward to movies that were coming out. Oh, those days. I'm gonna set this up again. Boom, boom, and it had a cool original soundtrack. Daft Punk. I mean, that's why the trailer was so sick too. You had Daft Punk doing the soundtrack, and that was the best part of the movie. Was the soundtrack by far. I also did a re-edit of that movie. Showed it to my friends once. Tried to save it because I wanted it to be so good. All right. I'll see if this is the one. If I remember quick. Oh yeah, here goes. There's a couple things to remember from the trailer. You know, doom 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 doom. That and then there's the line. It goes, "Been a long time." Oh, I've said this on stream. It's like, you have no idea. I think that's the exchange. Hey, Dad, been a long time. And then Dad goes, "You have no idea." And you go, "Cool!" Ah! If you get characters saying that, you go, "Real cool." These characters have history, and it's, "Hey, Dad, been a long time." Which is probably why that's in Working Boys, actually. All right. Hey, Henry. Yep, hey, Henry, been a long time. Right, that's probably where I pulled that from. Let's see. Okay. I gotta bring it up on stream again. Oh, this is fun. I'll do a fucking trailer reacts channel forever. But only good trailers. Well, not shitty trailers. I don't like ripping on... Well, that's not true. I do like ripping on bad movies. So that's complete and utter lie. But I prefer that there just be more good things. I would prefer that, believe it or not. All right.
I promised you that if
Oh,
I ever got
cool.
any information about your
So
dad,
fucking cool.
I'd tell you first, right? I was paged last night. Came from your dad's office at the arcade. So? The number's been disconnected for 20 years. 2 nights before he disappeared, he came to my house. He said he was about to change everything. Science, medicine, religion. He wouldn't have left that, Sam. He wouldn't have left you.
Alan, you're acting like I'm gonna find him sitting there working.
Been working.
Just, hey, kiddo, lost track of time.
Lost track of time. Wouldn't that be something?
That'd be something.
Fucking cool! Dum 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 dum. Whoa! Fucking cool! Holy shit! Look at that! It's fucking sick! Look at that! It's fucking sick! Look at that! It's fucking sick! Whoa! Here we go. Dad.
Long time. You have no idea.
You have no idea. fucking cool, man. Tell me that's not the coolest damn trailer you've ever seen. Holy cow. And the dialogue sounds like it's going to be great. Like a real cool dialogue. A long time. You have no idea. You acting like I'm just gonna... What does he say? Acting like I'm just gonna find him sitting there, working away. What is that line? Such a great line, too.
It's been disconnected for 20 years.
It's been disconnected for 400 years.
2 nights before he disappeared, he came
Alan,
to the house.
you're acting
He said
like
he
I'm
was
just...
about to change everything. Science, medicine, religion. He wouldn't have left that, Sam. He wouldn't have left you.
Alan, you're acting like I'm gonna find him sitting there working. Just, hey kiddo,
Hey,
lost track
kiddo.
of time.
God damn it. Alan, you're acting like I'm just gonna find him sitting there working. Hey, kiddo, lost track of time. Wouldn't that be something? Cool! Holy shit, this movie's gonna rock! And then it doesn't. But trailer's still cool. Soundtrack's still cool. There's a lot of... And this movie has a lot of dinner table time, which is not something you expect from a Tron movie. Biggest problem in the movie. A lot of dinner. A lot of dinner and drinks. Yeah, that's the problem with the movie. You have no idea. The trailer doesn't show you all the dinner that happens in this movie. And all the dinner and drinks. You would expect a lot more cool Laserdisc stuff. Instead, you get a lot of fork and knife. So how's school, Sam? Fine. Oh, this is Olivia Wilde. Oh, hey. So, what's going on? Oh, nothing. Today I did some of that Laserdisc stuff. Oh, okay. Cool. So, the portal's closing. Oh. Yeah. We should probably go to the portal. Yeah, we'll get to it. Want some dessert? Oh, yeah, thanks. That's Tron Legacy. Which sucks. Which sucks. Dude, and it's like, Dad, your apartment's sick. That's all. That's the honest trailer. Dad, your apartment's sick. I know, right? Hey, wanna have some? Hey, let's look at all this sick decor, dude. Sick apartment. Did you meet Olivia Wilde? Yeah, Dad. You just introduced me. Okay. What's she doing here, Dad? I don't know. I think she's a robot. That's the movie. Yeah, it's Tron food. It's true. It's like Tron Cribs, because it's kind of like an episode of MTV Cribs. He's got the sickest. Jeff Bridges has a sick. Also, inherent problem in the movie is Dad doesn't need to be rescued. He's got a sick apartment and a nice girlfriend. It's like, why does he need to be rescued? He's got the sickest apartment in all of whatever Tron land. He's got a penthouse on the side of a mountain. And a nice robot girlfriend. Why does he need to be rescued? Because... Also, there's weird CGI face in that movie. which is another problem with that movie. But the trailer is fucking sick. What's another movie with a cool trailer that the movie, or just real sick trailer? The great trailers of all time. Well, there was the fad for a while until Inception. Here's a brief history of movie trailers. I'd say from, when was Sunshine made? 2004? Sunshine, Danny Boyle. Guessing 2004. 7, okay. So from about and then Inception. When was Inception? I guess it was like a 3-year period. Okay. Well, from about 2007 to 2010, every fucking movie stole the Sunshine soundtrack, and nobody knows that soundtrack's from Sunshine, which is a movie I really like. Not a perfect movie. It's got some problems, but I really enjoy it. Again, it's got a sick soundtrack. And then from 2010, once Inception hit, everybody stole the Inception, which is the birth of the bois. Inception's responsible for all the bois you hear in everything since 2007, or 2010. Because that's the soundtrack to Inception, is bois. So Inception kind of is partially, majorly responsible for ruining trailers. Because it started the bois phase, which we have never left. We've never left the bois phase. And so trailers were kind of sick from 2007 to 2010 because it was using the Sunshine soundtrack, which is sick. But also nobody knows it came from that movie, which is underrated. Not perfect. I like it more than it is good. It's an objectively, I'd say it's an objective B plus movie. I push it more towards A minus because I just enjoy it. Because the premise is stupid sick. The sun is dying. Holy shit! Can the stakes get any fucking higher than that? Our sun is dying. Okay, I'm on board. What are we gonna do, guys? And it's not. And also, here's the thing. It's not. Sunshine is not. Our sun is dying, but we're gonna sit around and eat dinner. Like the payoff is good. Like things happen in the movie. It's not Tron food. It's not Sunshine food. It's most people don't like Sunshine because it takes a kind of hard left turn, which I actually enjoy, about 3/4 to halfway through the movie. And I do like, generally I like hard left turns if they're enjoyable, which this one I find to be, because, and I was trying to think if you're going to write it differently, what you would do with the screen time, and you go, it's not the worst choice. So I like Sunshine. But so that's, and then before 2007, before Sunshine hit, it was all just kind of original soundtracks and original themes. Well, that's the thing. It's like, if you either like, most people don't like the end of Sunshine. I like it. I like it. But I can understand how people objectively do not. But also, I appreciate it because I go, as a screenwriter, what were your other options? And you could have, it's like, not to get too heavily in spoilers, but there's only so many space accidents that can happen before you go, oh great, another space accident. So that's why I appreciated the left turn a bit. It's a little, and I like how kind of crazy it is. It's a little off the fucking wall. I like that. It's kind of a ballsy move. What they do at the end of Sunshine. But because it's like, you can't have many more space accidents before you go, all right, what else is going to fall apart on the ship? Though it's perfectly believable, I imagine, when you're flying directly into the sun, that you're going to have plenty of space accidents. So let's watch the soundtrack. I don't even remember what the trailer to Sunshine is. I'm going to watch the trailer to Sunshine. I have no idea if the trailer's any good. The movie's fun, though. If you're in the mood for an underrated sci-fi movie. It's my favorite genre. It's like I'm thirsty for good sci-fi movies. They don't exist. There's a handful of them. That's what I'm thirsty for. That's why if you give me a pretty good one, I'm going to watch it a bunch. Like, there's that thoroughly mediocre movie, Life, with Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds, and not Catherine Waterston. What's her? Rebecca. Name's escaping me. But it's thoroughly mediocre. But I've watched it a bunch because it scratches a genre that I love, and I go, oh, I'm thirsty for even a mediocre installment. All right, Sunshine trailer. There's two of them. I wonder if they're the same. The sun is dying. Go fucking cool. I'm hooked. You can't come up with a better pitch. Go, holy shit, what do we do? Sunshine has an answer. This is what we do. You go, cool. And also what's great about this sci-fi movie is that, again, characters working together and not fucking hating each other. Now, there's conflict, but they don't just immediately hate each other. Which is also why Alien's great. You got a crew of people. It's like if you're on a crew on a ship. It's like, of course you're gonna find a crew that works well together. Like, of course you are. Now things happen and starts to stress that group. But you can see an actual affection between these people, or at least a good, solid working relationship. They're not immediately at each other's throats. It's like, if that were the case, you'd never put them in space. If they were dysfunctional from the get-go, you would never put them in space together. That's the last place you'd put them. Anyway, here we go.
Our sun is dying.
Yes.
Mankind faces extinction.
Hell yeah.
16 months ago, I, Robert Capa, and a crew of 7 left Earth frozen in a solar winter. Our mission, reignite the sun.
Fucking cool! Holy shit, how are you gonna do it?
Welcome to Icarus 2.
It's also a beautiful movie. Aesthetically. Oh, I think this is just a teaser. I don't even think this is a full trailer. Oh, weird choice for soundtrack, given that this movie has a better soundtrack. This is the soundtrack too. What is this? It's a Saw, of course. Because, right, before 2007, the Saw soundtrack was being used a lot. Yeah. That theme. Wow. Interesting. It's interesting because the soundtrack to this movie would go on to be used in trailers for like 3 to 4, for 5. I mean, it was even after Inception came out, for like 5 years. But this is the soundtrack to Saw.
So if you wake up one morning and it's a particularly beautiful day, you'll know we made it.
Not a great trailer. Trailer not great. That's probably also why the movie didn't do so great. There's got to be a better trailer. Let's see. Yeah, that's the Saw. I'm gonna peruse to see if there's a better Sunshine trailer. I think it's the same one.
May I play with you, monsieur? A lot of this history is not known.
Wow, a Victorian movie. This came up on an ad. This is the same one, same movie. Yeah, I think there's just that trailer. And it was more of a teaser too. Let's see about this one.
This extinction.
Yeah, weird. Okay, well, this one's 4 minutes. Hold on. Okay, let's watch this one. This one's 4 minutes. See what choices they make.
sun is dying. Mankind faces extinction. The Earth frozen in a solar winter.
It's pitch shifted, I think. That's why his voice is different.
16 months ago, our last, best.
Yeah, is this not even... Is this like fan-made or something?
Our purpose.
Or it's sped up?
A star within a star.
Hating us so damage his face.
No.
I am.
What's going on? We don't know. All the sensors out there are burned out. The only way we're gonna know is if we go out there.
Okay, Chris.
Oh yeah, Captain America's in this movie.
Take
Chris Evans.
control here for a while.
Yes, Cassie.
And I'm gonna be rotating us so damage is facing away from the sun. Do we understand each other?
Yes, Cassie. Establishing new alignment to sun.
See the damaged panels. You can do it? Yeah. We can do it.
I don't think this is a real official trailer. This is just parsed together. But you can hear the theme that was used subsequently. It's also 4 minutes. It's very... I don't know.
That ship's moving.
Manual flight controls removed.
What?
Negative, Icarus, negative. State reason immediately.
Fire and oxygen.
This is not a trailer. This is some fan-made or something. Also, there is a problem. I mean, like I said, it's not a perfect movie. There's a problem with the screenplay. Is the Chris Evans is not... The screenplay makes a mistake. It doesn't realize that Chris Evans is actually the protagonist of the story. And he should have been. It has the problem of which a lot of screenwriters come in the problem of is they have an uninteresting protagonist and all their side characters are the more interesting characters. And this movie kind of has that problem. Where when you do that, you need to go back and rewrite your movie from the perspective of at least one of the more interesting characters. It's like screenwriters can get in the habit of, generic person to take you into the world of the story. Uninteresting person takes you into the world of the story where there's interesting people, but your main character's uninteresting. Because it's almost because you're afraid to have that for them to have a perspective on the world. And it's a mistake. All the most interesting protagonists have very specific perspective on the world they're inhabiting. It's like you never want your protagonist to be generic. But, so the movie should have been rewritten from the perspective of Chris Evans. Or one of the other characters. But he functions as the movie's protagonist, even though he's not given that as much screen time as he should have. But yeah. It's not even a trend. It's just a hard screenwriting. Screenwriting's hard, and it's an easy trap to find yourself in. Because I think it's mostly, why does it happen? It happens because there's something subconscious. You're afraid of alienating your audience, so you want them to you want a broad character that everyone can identify with to take you in the world. So you kind of intentionally write a broad character that people can see themselves in, that doesn't feel any way about anything. And you go, and the instinct is that, oh, this will help my audience identify with this character. And it doesn't. Because the minute you do that, because people can see themselves in very specific people. They can't see themselves in people that have no perspective. Even if it's a perspective you don't agree with, you're going to identify with them as human. So you're unintentionally shooting yourself in the foot. Anyway, that movie has a bit of this problem. It is a kind of an inactive protagonist. Oh, I'm getting in the way of the trailer? You mean my face isn't what's most interesting here? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Oh, I get it. Okay. I get it. I could take a hint. Oh, my face isn't as interesting as Tron Legacy trailer? Okay. I can take a hint. I can take a hint. You know what? I'll look at that. There we go. I get it. You mean my face is not as cool? What is that actor's name? Not Hayden Christensen. Who's the guy who played Sam in Tron Legacy? Hayden Christensen. It's not Hayden Christensen. Well, I get it. I get it. I can take a hint. Believe you me. What? We need more trailers. More trailers. So that's probably why the movie was more of a direct-to-video hit than a theatrical hit, because the trailer was forgettable and didn't get you hyped for anything. But I'm here to hype that movie. That's why I'm here. All right. Need some more trailer suggestions. I like this. I like nothing. It's a good use of an afternoon. Look at cool movie trailers. Let's actually watch the trailer to Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. See if the I bet it has a sick trailer. I bet it has a sick trailer. Let me find it. I'm gonna find it. I wonder if it uses its own theme song or if it hadn't been written yet. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Official trailer number 1. All right. Classic trailers.
New and existing customers can choose.
I'm not switching to Verizon. Okay. Let's see, here we go. Go and find it. Where is it? Where is it? Why? Where did Google Chrome go? Come on! Yep, you make a lot of sense, Streamlabs. Google Chrome isn't open on my computer. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? No, that's not what we've been doing for the past 30 minutes. Yeah, it's not... Oh, Streamlabs. What do you want from me? I'm looking right at it. What do you want from me? It's open on my computer. Well, we can look at baseball, but we can't look at Google Chrome for some fuck reason. For some fuck reason. Not an option. Thank you, technology. Love you. Love you. You're so fun, and you work all the time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, technology. Thank you. Thank you, technology. Love you. Okay, bye. Thank you, technology. Where are you? Great. Still unavailable to me for some fucking reason. I got my Finder. I got Logic. I got fucking Spreadsheet Baseball that everybody loves. But no Google Chrome for some reason. Very good. Very good. Good work. Let me try a different browser. No, Verizon, shut up! Okay, will you do, I can't even do Safari. What? Well, I guess that's the end of our fun, folks, because I can't pull it up for some fucking reason. I can't pull up a browser. Streamlabs just doesn't want to. It just doesn't want to. Oh, it's too bad we were having fun. But, oh, now, oh, okay, now for some freak. Okay. Holy cow, man. Holy. Morgan Creek. It's a throwback.
A time of war. A time of homecoming.
This is pretty weak. Not hyped. I'm not hyped. At least start playing your theme, the cool theme song.
A time of tyrants.
Oh yeah!
A time when the only way to uphold justice was to break the law.
It's got Snape in it.
He gave the people the courage.
God, this is not a good trailer. He just hits him with a bag. I like that. Let's go back to that part. He just hits him with a big old bag of rocks? What's in the bag? Here we go. There you go. No, he grabs a bag. A big old sock him with a bag. Oh man. This is... I think probably the theme song hadn't been written yet, because there's no way you wouldn't use it. Unless it comes in at the end. Alright, I'm so bored. That is one of the more boring trailers I've ever seen, actually. Ironically. Ironically. Yeah, Alan Rickman's over the top in that movie, so it also saves the movie a bit. That's probably what made him. It's probably a star turn, as they say. Though I could be wrong. Yeah, he's definitely going for it in that movie, which is fun. It elevates the movie because the movie's pretty bland otherwise. Well, I'm trying. The trailer that came to mind was Tron Legacy, and then I'm trying to think of other trailers I loved. I just remember specifically being so hyped for that. Oh, you know, it's also got a fucking sweet trailer, and we were so stoked to see it was Prometheus, and another movie that just disappoints. All right, I'll find Prometheus because that trailer's sick, and also, they hadn't restarted the Alien franchise, and I fucking love Alien. That is a sick trailer with a disappointing movie. But the trailer gets you hyped for Alien again. Let me pull that up. Trailer 2, there's a couple of them. Don't give me this problem again, Chrome. Oh, Chrome. Chrome? What is the deal, Chrome? Hey, was this program designed for live streaming? It's very weird. Like, why would this be a problem? You know the thing I just had open? Why does it, like, need to take time? Yeah, that's not at all what... Oh, I think I see what the problem is here. Look, spreadsheet baseball. Everybody look at spreadsheet baseball. It doesn't like when I go full screen. I think that's the deal. So maybe I'll just do this. Okay. Yeah, like that shot's cool. I can't hear it. Can you hear it? Whoa, shit.
King. A king has his reign.
And it's a very cool looking movie too, aesthetically.
It's inevitable.
Prometheus has landed. These are ancient civilizations.
This trailer
separated
isn't
by
great
centuries,
though.
And yet, this same pictogram was discovered in every one of them.
Maybe I just remember being hyped for the movie, not the trailer.
Come and find them. We're all here because of a map you two kids found in a cave.
Not a map. An invitation.
An invitation.
From whom?
Them.
Please tell me you can read that.
Prometheus, are you seeing this?
Whatever that probe is picking up, it's reading life form.
What do you mean a life form?
Oh, the head.
They're changing.
Changing into what?
It's moving? These things moving?
What is that?
There's a ship. They're leaving.
To go where?
Earth.
We were so wrong. Take us home! If you don't stop it, there won't be any home to go back to.
Why is that door open? Cut it off! Cut it off!
Oh yeah, it does get kind of cool. Because it's got that sound, got the alien sound. Ah, that's a cool shot.
Big things have small beginnings.
Yeah, it gets cool at the end. Also, that movie had such a huge budget, but kind of didn't feel that way. It was a lot of... It's like you have Idris Elba and he's just hanging out on the ship the whole movie. You know you did something wrong. Like Idris Elba just spends that whole movie hanging out in the cockpit and like cracking jokes. And you go, that's what you got for Idris Elba? You did something wrong. It's a fucking alien movie and he's just hanging out in the cockpit the whole time. Not even like doing anything. You did something wrong. You should be on set and you go, oh, something's terribly wrong here. We did something terribly, terribly wrong. I don't know. I can't think of any other cool trailers. Oh, I mean, oh, this is what, Revenant? Alien Revenant? Covenant? Covenant? Alien Covenant Revenant? Covenant? Alien Coven Revenant? Coven Revenant? Search great trailers all time. Oh god, there's another alien movie called Alien Romulus. Is this for real? Is this for real? Jesus, why does everything have to have an us at the end? Or Romulus, Prometheus, like what? Come on. You know it. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's a word that means nothing. Nobody knows what that means. It doesn't make it more interesting. Alien Romulus. You go, I feel nothing. What does that fucking mean? Ugh. Fine, I'll watch it. Alien Romulus. You go, what am I supposed to feel when I see that? It's a word that, what? Alien Romulus. Alien Podiatrist. I'd be more interested in a movie that was called Alien Podiatrist. By far. It's so, guys, it's not that hard. It really isn't that hard to make a movie that's interesting and worth seeing. It's hard. Believe me, it's hard. It's not this hard. Like, I just said a better movie. I just farted out a better movie. Alien Podiatrist. It's infinitely more interesting than this shit we're about to watch. Here's Alien Podiatrist. Or is this fake? Is this real? Or is this fake? This is fake, huh? Oh, it's a Hulu original. Oh, this is real. We're following a flashlight. This is the shot. This can't be real. It's using the alien text. This is an official alien movie? This is not an official alien movie. What's with the flashlight, man? I can't see anything. Oh, there's an alien in the background. Oh, I'm glad we spent most of the trailer following a flashlight. And we get a word that nobody knows what it means. Thank you. So excited. Jeez. Good Lord. It follows the flashlight. Why? We're following a flashlight floating through space. Stay with me. Stay with. I don't want to stay. Follow me. It's still floating because it's space and there's anti-gravity, so it's tumbling. Right. Or does it? Tell me it lands on something. No, not really. We're just gonna follow it floating. Is it on? Yes, it's on. Of course, it's on. Okay. But we're gonna. We're doing this for the whole trailer. Yes, it's going to be riveting. I promise you. Because at the end we see the alien. Oh, because the flashlight like illuminates it because everything's pitch dark. No. You can kind of see still the inside of the spaceship. So why do we need the flashlight? Well, cause. That's so beyond stupid. It might be cool if it was completely dark and you filmed a spiraling flashlight. That's the cool version of that idea. And so you're only just getting glimpses as it's tumbling. Go, what am I looking at? but everything's already well lit. So why does the flashlight need to be on, and why are we looking at it? A flashlight's only interesting when things are dark. It's not that hard, people. It's hard. It's not that hard. So we're following a flashlight through a well-lit corridor. Is the flashlight on? Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because it's a well-lit corridor. But sure, it's on. And we're following it. Why are we following the flashlight? Well, because I wrote it. Okay. And we're following it. And then an alien out of focus. Why are we following the flashlight? Well, because it's floating because space. Why aren't we following a sandwich? Well, we could follow a sandwich. So the sandwich is tumbling through space, through a well-lit corridor, and then an alien out of focus. Okay, the sandwich will be cheaper. Actually, you're right. No, it'll be a little more expensive than the flashlight. Actually, just whatever you have on set that day, that'll be floating. And then we'll see the alien. All right. Turned out to be a flashlight. If you can replace the thing with a sandwich and it's more interesting, you got a problem. How much more interesting would that trailer have been if it was a sandwich floating through space and at the end the alien swallows the sandwich? I would have been on board. I would have gone, sure, man. Alien Romulus looks like a fucking treat. It's a tumbling sandwich through a corridor on the space station. And then the alien goes, and he goes, Alien Romulus. I go, all right. At least we have a sense of humor about this thing. Jesus. Now you understand why it was initially, I think, probably decided to be, the pitch was a flashlight floating through a corridor. Because it might be scary if it was a completely dark corridor and the only thing on was this flashlight tumbling. That might be scary. But instead they decided to have a well-lit corridor. So you don't need the flashlight. Jesus. Man. Alien Romulus. Alien sandwich. God damn it. God damn it. Can I be born in a time where movies don't cost $200 million to make? And please. 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 That's probably 100 years from now. Damn it. It's 100 years too early. I would have liked to have seen the sandwich trailer. The sandwich. It would probably be a sub. It's like an Italian sub. It's tumbling down like an anti-gravity. Down a dimly lit corridor. You go, why is the sandwich tumbling and who's going to eat it? The whole time you go, who's going to eat this sandwich? Who's going to come out and grab the sandwich? And bits of like lettuce or, lettuce strands are following off as it tumbles through the vacuum of space inside this space station. And as it reaches its final tumble, the fucking jaws within the jaws of the alien come out and snatch it. The little tiny mouth within the alien goes, and it grabs the sub. Alien Romulus. Guys, it isn't that hard. It's hard. I'll give you credit. It's hard. Filmmaking is hard. It's not that hard. The idea is right there in front of you. You had a flashlight. When are flashlights A, necessary, and B, cool? When it's dark. When you can't see. When you can't see, folks. When do flashlights immediately become not useful and not interesting? When you can see. When you can see. Is that the right answer? Yes, that's the right answer. When do flashlights become useless? When you can see. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh my god. Alien used to be... We're going to watch the original Alien trailer. Because I guarantee that one's awesome. Because I guarantee that one's sweet. And that movie's sweet. Alien Podiatrist. Actually, I'm going to look on YouTube if there's anything called Alien Podiatrist. Nope. There's a lot of weird foot videos, which I don't want to watch. Thank you. Okay, bad search. Don't search Alien Podiatrist. Don't do that to yourself. Alien original trailer. Wow, did not need to see that. What about Alien Sandwich? That can't be that bad. I'll look up Alien Sandwich. There's a, looks like a cartoon called Alien Sandwich, or an episode. That one isn't so bad. Alien original trailer. Oh yeah, because it's also like, this is, I think, great, from what I remember, because it is also just a teaser. Teasers are always superior to trailers. Because that's all you need. I don't want to know what happens in your movie. Just tease me. Just get me excited. The trailer's job is just to get you excited. Don't fucking tell me what happens. Just get me excited. That's it. That's all I need from a trailer. In fact, I've always had the thought that if I were ever gonna make a trailer, like, I might just show a glimpse of a really cool scene. That's it. You just get a glimpse of a cool scene. You go, that was cool as hell. That's all I need to know. Anything sparks curiosity and doesn't answer questions is great for a trailer. I don't want questions answered until I see the fucking movie. No shit. No fucking shit. Alien Romulus. Alright, I think this is the original. I think it's just text. I think it's... Yes. Yeah, it's like fucking cool. It's just atmosphere, man. That's it. And I think the screams come in it, that like alien scream comes in maybe. Might not even do that. Like, it's just shots of cool space shit with cool text. Pure atmosphere. You go, fucking cool. And you hear the war. There's an egg. You go, whoa, fuck. Yeah. Oh, sick. I think there's a teaser that doesn't even do this. Yeah, this trailer actually does give away a lot. There's a teaser that doesn't. And then it's a great tag. It just goes silent. That's real cool. Yep, it's a cool trailer. That works for me. I want to go see it. There's no way you folks haven't seen you haven't seen Alien? You haven't seen Alien? You have some movies to watch. You have a weekend in front of you. Gotta watch Alien. Gotta watch Primer. Gotta watch Dangerous Liaisons. Gotta watch. You can skip Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Gotta watch Sunshine. I'm jealous that you haven't seen these movies. Oh, to have not seen these movies and to sit down and watch these movies. You can never get it back. First time. I'm not gonna spoil what happens to the cat. Cat's a great character in the movie, though. That cat is an incredible actor. They got the greatest cat actor actress of all time. Catress. They got the greatest catress of all time. The cat's incredible. Yeah, but here's the thing. Alien's not a jump scare movie. I think there's like one jump scare. It's so that's why it's like it's just at its atmosphere. So it's like yeah, it's scary, but like I enjoy that type of scary. I hate fucking jump scares. They piss me off. I don't enjoy it. That's why Alien's cool. It's not a cheap jump scare movie. But it's not a cheap jump scare movie. There's a couple. I'd say there's two, but they're not bullshit. They're not bullshit. They're not edits. They're not like fuck you edits with a fucking overly loud soundtrack. They're just trying to fuck with you. Whatever that sound is. I'm gonna figure out what they did to generate that sound. What is that sound? It's like a scream? It's like a synthetic scream almost. What is the sound from Alien? How? No, how to make Alien sound effect. No. The sound effect from the movie Alien. It's almost like an alarm. Alien film, but I never really knows. It's like an alarm almost. What's the name of the alien sound effect? It's a theremin? Is it theremin? Theremin. How science fiction got its sound. I think it's a theremin, possibly. Maybe not. I don't know. Who did the soundtrack to Alien? I should know this. Jerry Goldsmith. Anyway. Anyway. All right. Am I going to see Evil Dead Rise? Probably not. Honestly, I'm at the point if a movie's made in 2023, I'm not excited to see it. I give no movies the benefit of the doubt anymore. Also, the trailer doesn't look like an Evil Dead movie. Again, what I'm predicting is this is a horror script that had nothing to do with Evil Dead, and then they branded it as Evil Dead afterward, like the Cloverfield thing. It doesn't look like an Evil Dead movie. It looks like a generic in the house, mom's possessed movie, and then they branded it as an Evil Dead movie to get people interested in what is an otherwise probably a very generic horror script. Nothing about it seemed Evil Dead. Nothing. Like what about it makes you think of Evil Dead? Other than the title. Nothing. It's mom's possessed. And apparently spends a lot of time in a bathtub. That's what I got from the trailer. So it's a movie that's very clearly, to me, was a horror script that was passed around, and then they decided to brand it as an Evil Dead movie to sell it. This happens more frequently than it should. So I don't even think it's an Evil Dead movie. Sam Raimi's clearly not involved. Nobody does he even have a producer's credit. If he doesn't even have a producer's credit, which even if he did have a producer's credit, would mean he had nothing to do with it. But I didn't see his name mentioned once. I mean, Barbie looks like an aesthetic play. It looks like the movie's. If it ends up, if I hear it end up the greatest thing in the world, I'll check it out. But I'm feeling it's like just an aesthetic play. I'm not sure what that movie could possibly do to be interesting. Other than, everyone looks like they're in a Barbie universe. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong and it's a fucking great movie. And if it is, I'll check it out. But it's just really, I'm cynical about any movie that comes out in 2023. That's really what it comes down to. I can't imagine anyone out here knows how to make a movie anymore. That's really what it boils down to. Yeah, everyone looks like they're in the Barbie universe. Cool. That's an achievement, I guess. I need movies. Movies have to earn my trust back. They don't get the benefit of the doubt anymore. Well, but sure, it's not afraid to be just Barbie, but is it afraid to be a movie? It's probably afraid to be a movie. Is my point. What is just Barbie, though? Does it work as a movie? Probably not, unfortunately. You need more than just Barbie to make a movie. Otherwise, you can be short little Instagram clips or something. But you need to make a movie to make a movie. Does it work as a movie? I doubt it. Happy to be wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong, and that would mean somebody knows how to make a movie again. That would be very nice. But Ryan Gosling as Ken is not an idea for a movie. Margot Robbie as Barbie is not an idea for a movie. What's the idea for the movie, though? Barbie, that's not an idea for a movie. It's a brand. It's a toy. It's a toy. It's a very popular toy. Not an idea for a movie. Is the idea for the movie, is it like, what's the idea? Is it Truman Show where they realize they're toys that they're actually toys and they're becoming sentient? Is that the idea? What's the idea? Because in the trailer I didn't see an idea. I saw branding. I saw aesthetic. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I have every right to be cynical about movies of 2023. So I remain cynical. Got to prove otherwise. Okay. Guess I'm gonna do some music, maybe. Guess I'm gonna do some music. Oh, I do want to check out. Is there? What's I mean, the answer is gonna be none because I mean, I was gonna try to listen to a song that Dirty Girl's close to and then compare, but I can't think of a song that I want it to sound like that I'm comparing it to. So I was gonna do that and then listen to my mix after I listened to that song. But so if anybody has an idea of a similar vibe, song that has a similar vibe, throw it my way. Wait, why did Cats get the benefit of the doubt? Well, first of all, Cats came out 5 years ago now. How 4 years ago? So it's 4 years old at this point. Movies have gotten progressively worse in 5 years. And first of all, Cats is in its own category. All right. Here, I want to hear. I need to cleanse my palate with a song that I like how it sounds. I don't care what it is. I'm going to do that. And then we'll listen to this. We'll hate on this latest mix of Dirty Girl together. Because I can't imagine a world in which I like it. Let me pull up a movie. Or a song. Probably should turn off the shared audio. A song with like a really dry mix. Songs with a dry mix. Maybe like a Radiohead tune? Yeah, I was just listening to High and Dry actually, but that's not at all close to the vibe of Dirty Girl. Great song though. Sounds great. I mean, no shit. What's another? I'm trying to think. songs. I don't even know descriptors. Best mixes of 2023. This is gonna be terrible. Not remix. I knew it was gonna get remixes. Well, I guess it's cool that I can't think of a song that it's like. I guess it's either a good sign or a bad sign. Probably both. Something by Beck, maybe. Yeah, Beck is fucking cool. Colors is a great song. Yeah, if we get Dirty Girls sound like Colors, we'd be onto something. Can we just do that? Can I just tell an AI to do that? Oh, Alison Brie's in this video. It's also interesting about this song is the hook's kind of buried. For years, I didn't know what the hell he was saying. I couldn't have told you that the word color was even in this song. Cool fucking music video. Everything's fucking cool. Might as well give up because that song's and music videos too cool. All right, I give up. Officially give up. Reminds you of a little of Song of I. I'll check it out real quick. Song of I. But Colors is it's close. It's as close as I can think of so far. Here we go. Colors is more upbeat though, more major sounding. An ad for Starbucks caramel nitro cream. God, AI man, that ad couldn't have been more geared towards me than anything. Jesus. Dude, this music video is just like Colors. Okay. Mm-hmm. Is there a chorus? It's a slow burn. This is a vibe. This is a vibe. Whoa. These fucking engineers, man. It's outrageous what they can do. It's just the sounds. It's like the soundscapes. It's like I shouldn't have listened to that. It's not going to encourage me to mix at all. It's like everything's so fucking clean, and what? And yeah. Also mixing these days, it's like that's a very distinct. You can tell that 20 years, 30 years from now, we're going to look back. It's going to be a very distinct 2023 sound. And what that means is it's kind of ADD in that there's a lot of unexpected. Oh, suddenly a piano. Suddenly a detuned piano. Suddenly an explosion in your left ear. And like it's just, it's very 2023. It's like the song has attention deficit disorder in its mix. Very simple song, but the mix is just like all these candies, all these little pieces of candy. You go, oh, and we're gonna throw in. It's like that song has all the instruments. It has all the instruments at different times, and everything is so clean. There's really no atmosphere. I mean, there's no the song. There's no what I mean by atmosphere. There's no shared reverb, essentially shared space. Every instrument's kind of in its own space, in its own room. It doesn't sound like you're listening to a band on stage. It's like it's created in a vacuum. Like you are in a vacuum of space, and then these sounds come out. The vocals are very dry with delay, which is also the sound. If there is reverb, it's very short and tight. It's mostly delay. But the stereo images are, crazy. And it's obviously impressive. I mean, it's like, it's aesthetically crazy. Which, God, it's gonna be depressing to listen to Dirty Girl after that. And that's when I go, what the fuck am I doing? Hand it off to somebody. And just have them kind of do something like that. Like, here's my vocals. Now go make a 2023 mix where piano right here, dum dum dum, and then like different bass on bass, and then random 808, and it's like I don't know, man. It's not necessarily encouraging listening to something like that, but it is what it is. It just confuses me. I go, well, I can't compete with that. So what do? You can try to compete with it. You can hire somebody to try to compete with that. Or you make something that doesn't compete with that. It's very aesthetic. Very aesthetic. Audio aesthetics. What do you call audio? Ear candy. It's a lot of ear candy. Anyway, here. we'll listen to Dirty Girl and see how much dirtier the mix is. Oh, we're not going to listen to the Robin trailer again. In fact, we can remove this. Goodbye, Robin. Alright, this is a... Wait a minute, no, I'll Dragon the Master. I mastered a couple of these last night, I believe. I did. Let's see what this one sounds like. I didn't know what this sounds like, but I'll listen to it. Alright. Hey, too fucking loud. Hold on, Jesus. Too loud. Hey, boo, Daddy needs a little of that dirty too. Slice me off a piece of that saucy. Yeah, I'd say you got me hypnotized. You're looking all filthy like. Okay, the high end's too hot on this. We're dragging that other one. Hey, boo, Daddy needs a little of that dirty too. Slice me off a piece of that saucy. Yeah, I'd say you got me hypnotized. You're looking all filthy like. Chase, Grace, never ever tell you to behave. I am expecting you to betray me. Only if you're over it. A one-way ticket power trip with no room for censorship, baby. I love you all night long, but you gotta do long. Yeah, you gotta do Yeah, it's fucking gross. His mix is disgusting. It's disgusting. It's fucking noisy. It's noisy and it's so noisy. So much crap in it. So much fucking crap. I'll take another stab at cleaning it up. Why not? It's just like, it feels like, to my ears, it feels like pure static. I don't find it very pleasing. Like, it feels like listening to an old TV that can't find a channel. All right, we're gonna start just isolating these vocals. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, it's gonna get ugly real quick. Hey, boo, Daddy needs a little of that dirty too. Slice me off a piece of that saucy. Yeah, I'd say you got me hypnotized. You're looking all filthy like. Okay. This de-esser ain't doing fucking shit. We're gonna try. What if I throw in fab filter, and I'm going to do a dynamic EQ at around 5 hertz. Hey, boo, Daddy needs a little of that. Hey, boo, Daddy needs a little of that dirty too. Slice me off a piece of. What if we do a vocal rider to clean it up a little bit? Make it even it out. Let's see what this does. Hey, boo, Daddy needs a little of that dirty too.
slice me off a piece of that saucy you. I'd say you got me hypnotized. You're looking all filthy like.
Alright, these backups are way too hot in the high end. They're way too hot in the high end. Dial down this fucking fresh air. Is that what I got going on? Dial it way down.
You're looking all filthy like.
That's better. We can do the same thing. Try to de-ess this a little bit.
You're looking all filthy like. Chase. You're looking all filthy like.
Yeah, that
You're
actually helped.
looking all filthy like. Chase. Grace. Never ever tell you to behave.
Also, I want the throw on Grace, not chased.
You're looking off.
Nope. We're just focusing on the voces.
Chase.
And the throw.
Chase. Grace.
No, I want on Grace.
Chase. Grace. Never.
What the fuck is that? Get out of here.
Chase. Grace. Never ever. Chase. Grace. Never. Chase. Grace. Chase. Grace. Never. Chase. Grace.
Why do I say good Grace?
Chase. Grace. Never. Chase.
What?
Chase. Grace. Never. Chase. Grace. Never.
I gotta record myself singing Grace. I just say it's so short. Grace, 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 chased, Grace. Oh, I gotta put in some. Grace. Hey, I can't hear shit. Grace, Grace. Let's see, does that work? I probably should do more takes. I gotta get in the habit of doing a bunch of takes.
Grace.
That was not the take. Grace. Yeah, I'm really vibing. This is gonna be tough. God damn it. Grace. Chase, Grace, chase, great chase, Grace. I can't chase, Grace. That was subtle, maybe. Of course, it's 5 seconds later than I needed to be.
Grace. Never. Chase. Grace. Never.
Okay, why are you being weird? Don't be weird on me.
Chase. Grace. Never ever tell you to behave. Chase. Grace. Never ever. Chase. Grace. Never ever tell you to. Chase. Grace. Never ever tell you. Chase. Grace. Never ever tell you to behave. Chase. Grace. Never ever tell you to behave. Chase. Grace. To betray me. I'm only if you're over it. A one-way ticket, power trip with no room for censorship.
The vocal writer isn't doing its job.
A one-way ticket, power trip with no room for censorship, baby. I'ma love you all night long, but you gotta do wrong. Yeah, you gotta do wrong. But you gotta do wrong. Yeah, you gotta do wrong.
If I pass it off to the throw here.
Yeah, you gotta do wrong. Yeah, you gotta do wrong.
God, so much. This is the automations. What is that? What is this? I never did that.
Yeah, you gotta do wrong. But you gotta do wrong. Yeah, you gotta do wrong.
I don't need the G. Why do I G? I don't. Nobody says wrong G.
Gotta do wrong. Yeah, you gotta do wrong. Do wrong. Yeah, you gotta.
I can still hear it. Why? I don't want to hear. Oh, it's because I got it here too. I don't want to hear the G. Who the what? On what planet?
Do wrong. Yeah, you gotta do wrong. Yeah, you gotta do wrong. Yeah, you gotta. But you gotta do wrong. Yeah, you gotta do wrong. Yeah, you gotta do
What if we tried this? Make it mono. Stick it right in the center. No, I want it in addition to the backups. To make it really tight and tiny. Really telephonic. Really telephonic. And compressed. And Holy cow, that decay is forever. Chroma verb. Even shorter decay. So much fucking crap on that track. I mean, it's just a wall of sound. It's just a fucking wall of sound. Oh, you want everything? You just want noise? Well, there you go. Oh, you want everything.
You talk to me like you're in a locker room. It's clear you never stepped in a classroom. You think I'm leaving room for you. The Trinity is more than two. You probably can't be seen in school. For shame, I am expecting you to behave. You think you're thirsty, craving supreme. Take a second away. I'ma sing you a sacred song. On your knees, pray along. If you wanna last till dawn, I'ma sing you a sacred song. I'ma sing you a sacred song. On your knees, pray along. If you wanna last till dawn.
You don't air. You don't air, eh? You don't air, eh? Like you don't air, eh? What? Where the hell did the lead vocal go? Oh, this is good news. Lost the old... What was it here? What the fuck is happening to my song? And then, of course, there's no pops on playback here, and then I bounce it, and this section is all the pops. I don't get it. There's one. I heard it that time, but of course I'm not gonna be able to find it. And I don't understand. There's nothing happening during this fucking part. Why are all the pops here?
Hungry for more. 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 Hungry for more.
Right there, again, it's so fucking random.
Hungry for more.
It's not in the vocals anywhere.
Hungry for more. Hungry for more. Hungry for more. Hungry for more.
I'm gonna bounce it though, it's gonna be full of it.
Hungry for more. Who on occasion gets dirty? Dirty, dirty girl, won't you sing for me?
Here, you want some pops? Yes. Want all those pops? I want all the pops, thank you. Of course, in that time didn't hear him. Thank you, Logic, you're helpful. And that time it was. That time it was. There's no logic to logic. Don't worry about having any logic. I mean, I suppose it could have been an ironic title when they made the program. Good Lord. I just kind of want to kill this song with fire. I kind of just want to do that. I just want to kind of set it on the digital, like set a digital fire in here right now. And just burn it. Just watch it burn. I don't think there's a universe in which I'm going to be okay with this mix. So, I guess it'll... Here's the thing. It's like... I'd have to re-record all the vocals because they're fucking such a mess. There's pops, clicks, you name it. And ultimately, I know it doesn't matter. But I have to get to the point where I like it before I release it. And I don't like it. And I'm trying to figure out a way in which I might like this. And it's not a songwriting problem. I like the song. I don't like the production. So it's like these changes have fucking made. They're not gonna do anything to change how I feel about the production. So it's like you either need to rebuild the whole project, or pass it off to a pro or something, or just fucking set it on fire. Well, I don't know if I need to work on it more. I'm not making steps towards liking it better. It's like I'm like making these tiny changes aren't going to change how I feel about it. It's like I need to either be making massive changes, massive, because tweaking is not going to change how I feel about this thing. And it's not tweaks. It's not a tweak thing. It's just a low quality thing. It's an overall quality thing. Like, what was that? Like, that fucking, it's like, what the fuck was that? Like, see if I can find it. Will it even replay it for me? Will it even do it again? Yeah, what was that? What's that on the audio recording? Why is that there? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, there's a glitch in the Matrix suddenly. Okay, it's just there, and I don't... And I could re-record it, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. It's all very confusing. It's like I either got to make peace with it just being a demo. Like, what even changes did I just make that's gonna... Whatever. We'll bounce... Like... I guess I'll bounce it. I don't know why. I have so many versions of the same thing now. Like the idea that I would actually be able to discern which one's better at this point. But we can go through the motions here. Yeah, okay. We'll go through the motions, I guess. Bounce it and pretend like we made some progress. No, the problem I'm running to is it's what we talked about in Kurt's podcast. It's when the inability to when your taste basically outpaces your ability, and with engineering, that's certainly the thing I run into. There's things I hear that are beyond my capabilities, and that's when you get frustrated. Even if I rebuilt it, I mean, this is about as good as I can do. With the exception of cleaning, I can obviously clean up some vocals by re-recording them, but it's still going to be on the same mic in the same room, with the same tools at my disposal and the same knowledge I have. So this has been my problem with being like a, whatever level of producer I am. My taste, and this is where the creative process, where your taste outpaces your ability, and at that point you can either pass it off to a pro or accept it, but that doesn't mean you have to share it. Right. I mean, like, again, it's like, as a demo, this is fucking fine. But if I'm trying to pass this off as a finished track, it's where I go, I have a problem. And I go, come on, stop. But it's also like, am I trying to be like a professional producer? Not really. It's not really my dream. So then I go, well then, hire somebody, but I don't know. Well, then part of me goes, no, just the demos are fine. It's like, just be okay with them being demos and put them out in the world. I mean, that's why we have Patreon. It's like, I'm fine putting them on Patreon as demos. As if like Spotify's some fucking magical place that, I don't know, that needs to be put on a pedestal. Which seems silly since Spotify now seems to be full of AI created music. All right. What?
Hey, boo, daddy needs a little of that dirty soup. Slice me off a piece of that saucy, yeah. I'd say you got me hypnotized, you're looking all fit.
Okay. Everything below 100 hertz is going to go bye-bye. Doing the old EQ match trick here. We're going to invert everything. If I can select everything. Cool. Everything above goes bye-bye. Delete. Now reset these to 0. Please. What? Just go to 0. Okay. Let me turn down the outside to about a decibel. And sidechain it.
Ooh, daddy needs a little of that dirty soup. Slice me off a piece of that saucy. Yeah, I'd say you got me hypnotized. You're looking all filthy like you know it's wrong, you know it's right. Chase, grace, I'll never ever tell you to behave. I am expecting you to betray me. I'm only if you're over it. A one-way ticket power trip with no room for censorship, baby. I'ma love ya, I'll love you all, but you gotta do wrong.
It's like I hate this mix more than other ones. Yeah, it's where time wasted. Yeah, you can shoot me his info. It's more about figure. Yeah, I mean, like, sure. You know, I'm open to. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want. It's like, because basically my last experience working with a producer wasn't exactly what I envisioned. But that doesn't mean this time around it won't be. I mean, this obviously would be different because it's not the same person. But yeah. I don't know. I just got to figure what I want. But yeah, if you want to shoot me his info, Sham, sure. You can just hit me up on IG or, yeah, I guess. But I'm going to retire. I'm tired. Obviously, I had too much coffee. Obviously.